Welcome to this week's second edition of the Brandstand, where we help business leaders to understand how investing in your brand can help you to grow your business and your profits. I'm Craig McVoy, founder of Beyond Brand, and I've been helping businesses now to stand out from their competition for over 20 years, enabling them to attract more of their ideal customer and then keep them for longer by using our approach. In this episode, we'll be looking at why CEOs are always busy because they've got so much to do in order to grow their company. So how can we get your brand to do some of the hard work for you so that you don't have to? Getting your brand to do some of the hard work for you is not going to be easy, but it's certainly going to be worthwhile. People will say that marketing and advertising and branding, that's the tax you pay for being unremarkable. Because if your brand was remarkable and it had its own reputation, it would attract people on its own. And that's what people are trying to buy when they're spending all that money on those traditional channels to get their brand in front of people. And people are actually spending, or companies are actually spending, $1.3 trillion a year on that branding, marketing and advertising. It's a huge budget, and that doesn't even include sometimes some of the other things that would come outside of those categories. But if you're spending that on your media and your PR, then you're really able to say that you want to invest in your brand, you want to invest in your marketing. So why don't more people do that then by investing in the experience? Well, it's sometimes difficult to justify because you can't put a price on it. You can't justify the impact of it. But then neither can you do so when you're talking about which part of your marketing has made a difference. So just consider what it would cost for you to invest in the experience, to invest in building a brand through what people thought of you. Because inefficiency will also eat into the margin that you have. And inefficiency comes around in many different ways. It could be complaints or the compensation that you pay for them. It could be the cost of having to rework and redo some of the processes that you do. It could be the time that it takes for people to deal with these elements and the resources that you have. Because more time needed means that you need more resources, more employees, more staff, more budget, and so do complaints and rework when it comes into there. So your margin will be eaten into the impact of you not getting it right first time or not doing it to its optimal ability. And having a brand that is efficient and also respected will mean that you will be able to deal with things in the right way. And that's why people need a North Star in order to guide them towards that. It directs everyone's focus and it makes their decisions easy to make. So if you have got a brand that has already established what its brand promise is, what are the ways in which you do business? What are the differences with your brand? What are the things that you're trying to achieve and the ways in which you want to achieve it? Then it gives everybody an easy way to follow you, whether that be employees making the right decisions or whether it be your customers knowing what you stand for. It exposes your difference and it makes it easy also for you to say no to decisions that don't follow that North Star. So it empowers everybody, and it should do that from your new product development all the way through to decisions that your frontline staff make when deciding if they should go outside of the rules that you've set in place because it feels like the right thing to do. And so to recap then, the summary that we have this week is that it's not easy for your brand to do some of that heavy lifting for you, but it's definitely worthwhile. It reduces the tax that you pay for being unremarkable and reduces that marketing budget by you investing in your brand instead of just branding. Inefficiency will eat into your margin, and therefore if you can direct people to do the right thing first time, then you're going to reduce those costs and it's going to be worth that investment. And finally, that North Star, that brand promise, enables people to follow you in the right way first time and enables them to have that empowerment to do the right thing that you want for your business. Come on! So look out for the final edition this week of the Brandstand, where we'll be covering off the topic that you don't need to work harder, you just need to work smarter. In the meantime, if you want to attract more customers and then keep them for longer, click the link below to access a recent presentation we did on Brand 101, looking at how you can get firm foundations in place in order for you to deliver an amazing brand experience. Enjoy the rest of your week and stay safe.